Good afternoon. Hope everybody's feeling good because I am feeling great. And in case you're wondering, you are in the kitchen with Sherwin. So let's start cooking. But like many of us during this pandemic 2020, we need a distraction. Yes, a distraction. A distraction to help us stay focused. There's many types of distractions out there, and for me, cooking has been that distraction that's helped me stay focused during this time of uncertainty. Well, we come to preparing dinner for the night, and I know what my main dish is, but I don't know what my side dish is. So normally I go to the cabinet or your cupboard, pantry, look inside. What do you notice? A bunch of canned goods. Sweet peas, corn, or green beans, all in a can. I do that all the time. But today I want to do something different. I want to go fresh. Yes, fresh vegetables. That vegetable I had in mind was green beans. So for this video, I want you to witness me cooking fresh green beans my way. And I know you have your way, but this is my way. All right? Now for our ingredients. In the back left, we will be cooking green beans, of course. In the front of the green beans is minced garlic. To the right of the green beans is chicken broth, granulated sugar, black pepper, Tony Chachere's spice and herbs, Creole seasoning. We'll be using that in place of salt. We also have a red onion and Baby Dutch red potatoes, and last but not least, a package of bacon. So there you have it, our display of ingredients. Okay, so here we are at the cutting board station. Off camera, I took my green beans, I rinsed them off real good, I clipped the ends, the tip and the end, and I also snapped them in half, and I placed them in this bowl of cold water. But I wanted to show you the anatomy of a green bean, something I learned as I got prepared to cook this dish. This green bean here is in the form of a green bean pod. It has two ends, a tip, and an end with a string on it. That string actually runs through the middle of the green bean, also referred to as a stem. On the inside of the green bean there are seeds, and most people, if not all, refer to this bean as a green bean, but the actual name is a bush bean or pole bean, also known as a string bean or a snap bean. All right, there you have it. String bean or snap bean, those are terms that I grew up on. And how do you clip the ends? Well, you have some people who are old school, clip the ends by just popping the tips and snap them in half and putting them in with the rest. Clip the tips by snapping them, and then snap them in half. Or if you don't like that laborious method, you can line them up, get them in an even formation, take your cutting knife and just clip a number of them at the tip. If you like that length, you keep that length, or you cut it in half. And of course, put them inside with the other green bean. So, there you have it. Okay, so now we are on to the next step, which is rendering some bacon. Ah yes, rendering some bacon, or frying some bacon, okay? All right, so what you want to do is take 8 slices of bacon. That's what this menu or this recipe is going to require, 8 slices of bacon. And what you want to do is take 2 to 3 of those slices and cut them into thirds, okay? 1, 2, and heat, and you're going to fry this up until it gets nice and crispy, cooking all that fat out, rendering fat out of the bacon. Okay, so while our bacon is being fried and our green beans are soaking, I decided to move on to our next step, which is to cut up our potatoes and our onions. And as you can see, our onions have already been diced up. Okay, I did that off camera to save us some time. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to cut an onion. If not, maybe one day I'll go into the little onion cutting tutorial. But anyway, so these are our Baby Dutch red potatoes. And I like these because of the size and also because of the color. With the green beans and the fried bacon, along with the red potatoes, I think these colors here, this burgundy, just adds a different tone to the dish. So you can also use the Baby Dutch yellow potatoes or your traditional russet potatoes, pretty big. But anyway, we're here to cut the potatoes. So I like to cut the potatoes in fourths. So this is half, and of course, bring the half up, turn it to the side crossways, and that of course is cutting in fours. So that's what we're gonna do in this segment. So after taking the bacon out of the pot, I placed our onions inside the pot of bacon grease, bacon fat, and we are sauteing the onions for approximately 3 minutes so they can get soft, and after which we'll come back and combine the minced garlic inside and mix that in and cook it for about 2 minutes, total 5 minutes before we put our potatoes inside. Right, that's been 3 minutes. We have been sauteing the onions. Now we're going to insert the garlic inside and stir for about 3 minutes. Oh, sorry, 2 minutes. And we don't want to go over because we don't want to burn the garlic. Wow, that garlic combined with the onions smell pretty good. Let it stir for about 2 minutes. About a minute to go. Okay, so now that our onions and our garlic has been sauteed, now we want to add our potatoes. Alright. After we add the potatoes, now we want to add our spices, starting with our Tony Chachere's. Okay. Right. Pepper. And our sugar. Give that a stir so that the potatoes can warm up a little bit and get a little soft. We're not trying to cook them at this point, but introducing them to this heat for the first time so they can get a little soft. Blend in with our seasonings. Okay, so now we want to add the green beans. Take the green beans out of the bowl, let the water drip off of them, and drop them in the pot.
They've been sitting in this cold water for some time. Now they're ready to get involved. All right. So once we have all our green beans inside, and we're back. So if by any chance, when you put your chicken broth in the pot, 2 cups that I used, if it's not covering the green beans, then you may want to add more chicken stock, like a cup or a cup and a half, or you can add water. I'm going to add water. Pour it in real slow. I had 2 cups. 2 cups don't seem to be enough. 1 cup don't seem to be enough, so I'll pour it all in. Now we have 2 cups introduced. That is what we're looking for. Okay, so now that we have the pot leveled off, we want to put our bacon inside. After we put our bacon inside, we want to top it off. Okay, we're going to put this lid on top of the pot, and we're going to cook these green beans down for 1 hour on a medium heat. And we're going to come back at the end of the hour and see what we created. All right, stay tuned.
Well, I hope that was fun for you as it was for me. And if you like this video, why don't you give me a thumbs up? Share it with your friends. If you have any tips, tricks, or techniques that can improve my green bean recipe, why don't you leave them in the comments? And if you're not following me right now on YouTube, why don't you click that red subscribe button? And if you want future videos, just hit that notification bell and you'll be alerted of any and all future videos that may be coming your way. But for now, stay happy, stay hungry. Peace.